Hope everybody's having a great day. Yesterday, I talked a little bit on hydration and I got a lot of interaction from it and I got a lot of follow-up questions. So I want to review briefly what I addressed in hydration yesterday. Everyone should aim to drink in this Texas heat, aim to drink your body weight in ounces of water per day. You don't want to do that all at one time, but that needs to be your goal every day, especially if you're exerting yourself. Okay, next, spring water, natural spring water, and electrolyte charged water and alkaline water is superior to purified water. Purified water largely is purified sewage water, and it doesn't have a lot of the natural things that we want from a mineral and electrolyte balance. And your body can't absorb a lot of those things and also absorb the nutrients from the nutrition that you put in your body that's not water if you don't have those other types of resources. Now, to go further, I also talked about sleep. In summary, you need a minimum 8 hours. A lot of athletes need 10 hours of sleep to allow the nutrition that they put in their body to fully hydrate the system in the body, and you're a summation of a more like the last 96 hours, not just yesterday or the day before. Some people up to a week genetically. All right, to go further, what some questions that I got are, what do you think about energy drinks? Or what do you think about sports drinks? So let me start with energy drinks. Now let's just start with the concept of caffeine. So caffeine is a stimulant. So it's gonna put your body in the sympathetic tone, and that sympathetic tone means that you're gonna be burning energy faster for a long period of time. And that's not always a good thing because you're gonna put all systems in your body on alert, and sometimes you need some of those systems to be in the background. Now that can be a problem, but what you need to know is that anytime you drink caffeine, let's say you drink 8 ounces of caffeine, you need to put 16 ounces of water in your body to make up for that, because caffeine dehydrates the body on a high level, very high level. And 1 out of 10 people have a caffeine sensitivity, and that means that you're not gonna be able to feel this, but subconsciously you won't be able to rest even when you're sleeping at night. So even when you're sleeping at night, that caffeine that you had in the morning could affect your deep sleep and your REM cycle sleep. So a lot of people, even if you don't have a caffeine sensitivity, it dehydrates your body. Well, what is dehydration? What's the risk of that? Well, when you're dehydrated, your tendon ligament structures, they're going to lose some of the hydration and ability to think about if a mop dries up, how that moves. That's a problem, and it's dangerous. And your injury risks go up for all your soft tissues, muscle, tendon, ligament structures. And your reaction speed and different skills can be limited from dehydration, up to 40% on performance. And we've seen that. And 100% if someone's cramping up, which cramping isn't all hydration, but that's a different video. So when you drink caffeine, you're taking a risk. And there's a lot of people that can't have it and shouldn't have it. And if you do have it, you need to be intelligent and smart about the fact that you need to replace that with 2 times the amount of water of what you drink in caffeine at the very least. And that's an important way to look at it. And you also need to eat, because it's going to dehydrate you, and you can't get all your hydration from just water. Okay, next thing is sugar. So let's say you like an energy drink that has, I don't know, there's 60 grams of sugar. I've seen it. There's some that have more, some that have less. Well, now you're bringing in insulin spikes and different sugar sensitivity that is really genetic factors, and some of it has to do with fitness factors for that individual at that point in time. And all of us go through times in our life and parts of our development, and when we're older and younger, that we have different types of insulin reactions to sugar. So you combine that with caffeine, you can create a lot of chaos in the body. And sometimes you can see people that drink a lot of caffeine and their eyes are always bloodshot. They always look a little like they could be ill even if they have good energy. You see these energy drinks, a lot of it's fake energy. It's energy, it's like robbing Peter, the disciple, to pay Paul. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not you are stealing energy from the body that it can't manufacture on its own. And so it's not going to help you burn fat. In fact, it's going to just dehydrate you. You're going to crave sugars. You're going to crave carbohydrates and sugars for a long time when you have caffeine during that day. A lot of times it can hit you 12 hours later and you just crush food. So I'm not a big advocate for energy drinks. Now let's go on to sports drinks. Sports drinks. Most of them are made to be a casual drink now because they realize they can sell it better that way. Gatorade origin story is incredible. I would encourage you to go look at it. And it was to help athletes that were training in Florida, and they were having a hard time and felt like it was a disadvantage, and they wanted advantage for people that came to play against them. And the origin of Gatorade is incredible, and I respect the brand and what they've done. And this isn't about Gatorade necessarily. This is about sports drinks. So with sports drinks, you're dealing with those sugar factors. And a lot of the sports drinks out there, the major brands have alternate products that have less sugar, and those are superior to the ones that have more sugar. But unfortunately, it's been less scientific with their approach, and it's been more about something that the consumer likes, that they can make a choice between that and a soft drink. And that's unfortunate, because I think those things started with really, really good intentions, and I think they're good companies as well. Now, people ask me, okay, well, what do I drink? You won't let me drink this or won't let me drink that? Well, look, this isn't a sales thing. People ask me what I drink, what we drink, and we use a company called BioSteel. We've been using them for 6 years now, and they have a product called Drink the Pink. It's basically their hydration mix, and they're not the only ones out there. It's who I prefer because it's NSF, but it's organic. It's a vitamin B complex, magnesium, all these different things that you need, and amino acids. So what does this do? It keeps your body from being catabolic, which means going and using fuel sources that are counterproductive to the body. You want the body to be anabolic, meaning that it utilizes fat and other processes on the energy systems for consumption, and also has building agents to be able to build muscles and build other things as you work out, density and tendon and ligament structures and things like that. So that's the product that we use, has no sugar in it. There's other products out there. That's my favorite. And also, when you have an exposure like sugar in your energy drinks or in your pre-workouts or things like that, you can expect a crash to happen sometimes up to 2 to 3 times in a workout. Most notably, it's going to happen 30 minutes after. Most people are 30 to 55 minutes, they're going to get a dip. So you got 2 options. You can go after it again, get the sugar again, or you're just going to have to push through it, and your reaction speed and some of your other processes and your digestive system is strained. So I hate to get too nerdy with you guys, but I think this stuff is important when we have kids going back to sport, going back to school workouts, stacking on all the things that they're doing. So I want everybody to be safe. Oh, and I keep having questions about this this painting behind me. Look, one of my mottos is adapt or die, and I think that that's an incredible that's an incredible sign to me that I've got to keep changing and challenge things for this company. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I mean, the T-Rex was a remarkable creature if you think it existed, but it's gone now. So I keep this in here for a reason. I had somebody just text me about what the product was. It's called BioSteel. BioSteel, it's their main product. It's in a lot of professional locker rooms, but they don't have as big contracts. They're a major brand out of Canada, but they're not as well known as some of the other big hitters. So love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Please be safe. Keep these athletes safe. Again, we're here to improve lives and protect futures through the field of human performance. I hope these videos are helpful. If anybody wants to tap into this, it's not on Facebook. I have a YouTube channel. Find me on YouTube. All these videos will be on YouTube as well. Please subscribe. Have a good one.